Well, here we are in the world of sport. Let's go to Cameron Williams. Cameron, where do you want to start? The Magic Round, the NRL Magic Round in Brisbane.
Yes, good evening, Alan. That's a great place to start. Very popular concept. All 16 teams converge on Brisbane in a three-day festival of rugby league, and of course every match played at Suncorp Stadium. It's a great idea, but I'm not sure it'll be a magical experience for Bulldogs coach Trent Barrett. If he actually loses to the struggling Knights tomorrow night, his record will fall, Alan, to 5 wins from 35 games. You know, that's a 14% strike rate. Very good if you're a horse trainer, quite terrible if you're a football coach. But let me ask you a question. Can a first-grade coach survive if he is not the most respected coach in the organisation? He's got Phil Gould looming over him every day.
Well, look, the thing that gets me about Trent is that he's a good bloke, a brilliant footballer, and I'm sure he must be able to coach. But it's the defensive setup that gets me. I don't know who's in charge of defence at Canterbury, but they just leak tries. Now, I know the best form of defence is attack, but you've certainly got to be able to stop the other mob from scoring, and that seems to be a fundamental weakness.
Well, it is, and of course they were galvanised a couple of weeks ago against the Roosters. Phil Gould swept in like a mariachi band, and the da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, it all seemed to work for 1 week. But now Trent Barrett was left to his own devices last week. They lost to the Raiders. If they lose again to the Knights, I mean, Phil Gould can be a wonderful, passionate supporter and a powerful force for good, but he can also be as cold as a crocodile in an ice bath if he turns against you. So I'm just wondering if he might feel that chilled Phil Gould wind over the next few weeks.
I think you're dead right. Dead right. The world of tennis, eh?
Well, I think there's been a seismic shift in the balance of world tennis.
I've been talking about this kid for a long, long time, and the 18-year-old is now just 19 a couple of weeks ago.
Carlos Alcaraz, what a player he is. At the Madrid Open, which he won over the weekend, Alan, he beat Novak Djokovic and Rafael Nadal, the first player to beat those two men in the same tournament. Now, we've been waiting for 10 years or more for someone to come up and match Nadal, Federer, Djokovic. None of them have been able to do it. Medvedev, good toiler, 2 in the world. Zverev, 3 in the world, all very admirable. From an Australian point of view, we've tried Kyrgios, we've tried De Minaur. They don't have that air of greatness, but this guy does.
I'll make 2 points about this young Alcaraz. In any given match, he will play over 50 drop shots and win the bulk of them. And the second thing I'd say is in relation to Federer and Djokovic and Rafa, they were all at the same level together. It was very difficult to win a Grand Slam because the other two were having a shot at them. There's no one on the horizon for this young Carlos Alcaraz. He could win the lot.
Well, he may well do that. Do you think he can play on grass? I mean,
he can play anywhere, this bloke.
He's very brave at the net.
He can play with his eyes shut.
Yep. Well, what do you think about Nick Kyrgios claiming he's the best grass court player in the world?
Well, he could be. He could be. He's got all the gears, but I don't know where Nick's priorities lie, but we certainly wish him well.